Joseph was sick. One day, I decided to vie for a parliamentary seat in a certain constituency in Kenya. And when I went to see some wazees who had a function somewhere, I told them, this year I have decided to vie for a parliamentary seat in a certain constituency. And it is this constituency. And one of them, mzee, an elderly man, asked me, what is your mother's name? Then I was wondering, why is this mzee asking me about my mother's name? Kumbe, this mzee wanted to know which tribe I come from. Because if you tell him your mother is a Kinyi, he automatically brands you as a Luo. If you tell him your mother is Yombua, he automatically brands you as a Kamba. If you tell him your mother is Nyambura, he automatically brands you as a Kikuyu. Ethnic profiling. Kenyans, let me tell you, I was very bitter about that, but I decided I will not stop it there. So I asked them this question. If I was sick, I could have been taken to a hospital. If I was dirty, I could have been washed. If I was stupid or ignorant, probably I would have been taken to school or socialized to remove my ignorance. If I was naked, I would have been given clothes to wear. But if I am a Luo, a Kikuyu, a Mkamba, a Kalenjin, a Digo, a Duruma, a Masai, a Kisi, what can you do to me? What can you do? Nothing. Because it is godly. It is God who gave me to be born in wherever I was born. So Kenyans, we need to stop this nonsense of which tribe do you come from. In fact, where I work today, my boss tells me, don't call me another name, call me John, and I'll be calling you Joseph. Then he says, if I call you the other name, people will start saying, oh, that Joseph man is coming from this tribe. And let me tell you, Kenyans, we must stop this nonsense of dividing Kenyans in tribal lines. And let me tell you where this thing came from. In the year 1843, the Europeans sacked Berlin, Germany, and decided to divide Africa. The one they used to call the scramble for Africa. The France went to Central Africa, Europeans came to East Africa, Portuguese went to South Africa, Mozambique and Namibia, and others, Spaniards and Italians went to West North Africa. And the reason why there was division is because they didn't want unity, because they knew very well if you Africans unite, it will be difficult to govern them. And that's how Africa ended up having 54 countries with a population of 1 billion and still poor. Today, the economy of France is bigger than the economy of Africa combined. Yet, all minerals that are used in France, they come from Africa. Africans, we must wake up. Africans, we must wake up. Kenyans, too. We must wake up and stop this nonsense of tribal divisions. People come during campaign time, they tell you, oh, you know, I'm your tribe, elect me, don't elect that one is not from our tribe, and you know it is our time to eat, so we need, and let me tell you, where are we taking this country with that kind of divisions and tribal inclinations? It is very sad, because when COVID came, COVID did not come to one tribe, COVID came to all of us. I didn't hear anybody saying that because now COVID has come, it has come to the Kalenjins, or it has come to the Kikuyus, or it has come to the Luos. When fuel prices go up, they go up for everybody. When there is an outbreak now like Ebola, when Ebola comes, it will not care whether you are a Kikuyu, a Luo, a Masai, or whatever. And that is the spirit Kenyans we should embrace. Why do we always talk about our tribe, our person? And sometimes that person you are calling your person, make sure you remain backward. I have gone to several places in this country. I will not mention names, but there are so many areas where people are so behind, because every time they elect their own person, that person, because he knows or she knows that these people are ignorant, he just amasses wealth to himself without even caring what his people who are ignorant are going through. We have places in this country, 63 years after independence, that doesn't have roads. They don't have good schools. Recently, I visited a place where classrooms are still mud with an earth floor. Yet, they clap when the leader comes. Mtu our person, they clap. The other day I was going somewhere, I saw an MP walking around with a gun. Why would an MP walk around with a gun? Masquerading that he's insecure in his own people, compound, area. What are you afraid of? And it is your own people, the ones who elected you in parliament. You go around carrying a gun for them? Really? Where are we taking this country? We need to stop that nonsense. We need to stop nonsense of tribalism. We need to stop nonsense of nepotism. And 2027, because it is next year, Kenyans, please don't be given money to sell your birthright. The minute you pick 200 shillings, 300 shillings, 1,000, that member of parliament, that woman rep, that governor, even if they don't do anything to you, you have already taken your money. So when you see your roads are not good, when you see you don't have bursary, when you see you don't have drugs in the hospital, don't complain, because you are a partner in crime. You participated in looting, yet you start saying that you know so and so is very corrupt, but you are given money. You are also corrupted. And when he goes to parliament or wherever seat he gets and he starts looting money, you complain. Why are you complaining and you are given your cut? So stop complaining. Kula adabu yako, because you are the one who took money. Jamaa akatumia pesa yake mingi. You think a man can sell his land or sell his house to come and give you money, and then you expect when you give him resources to give those resources back to you, and you took yours even before he got the seat. When he gets a seat, you will first of all recover his money. There is no way he's going to help you. So Kenyans, wake up and stop being hoodwinked and lied to, because that is exactly what Kenyans are doing. They are picking money during elections. When those guys get power, they start stealing your money, and then you start complaining. Don't complain. What are you complaining about? Now you ate your cat. Yeah? That's a message I wanted to have very clear. I'm not vying for any position, but I'm bitter because I can see Kenyans making a mistake every election after election after election after election. Yeah? Let's not make that mistake in 2027. And this information needs to go to every Kenyan. Thank you.